What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video. Yesterday I tried to film the Lumpini Park here in Bangkok, Thailand, but the rain was so hard and it was flooding in some areas, so I ended up filming a couple of malls around. But today is round two. It's sunny outside. Supposedly it's supposed to rain later, but I don't know. I'm gonna rush all the way there before the rain comes and head to the park and explore the park to see what it has to offer. So without further ado, join me. I'm gonna head into the MRT, hop in the subway train and go over there and show you guys what's happening around. Getting in the main road, gonna walk to Sukhumvit. Right now not much happening, but in the nighttime this place comes out to life. So usually in the night you'll see a lot of people, they set up their products and they start selling, you know, a lot of vendors out here. But I'll show you guys the first day I arrived in Bangkok, Thailand. You got vendors like that, you know, they offer you, but if you don't want, you know, you just be nice and ignore or say no thank you. But yeah, so far the weather is good, not too hot today. So I think it's a perfect day for me to explore the park, Lumpini Park. There's also like a little bridge that connects you to another park, so I'll see how the flow goes, but I'm trying to rush to the subway train and go over there before the weather changes drastically and it starts pouring down like it happened yesterday. So I'm in the MRT station. The MRT is the one that goes underground. The BTS is the SkyTrain that goes above ground. You can see how impeccable it is compared to the one in New York. And then this way you go down, and the other way you go up. I think this side is where it will take me to Lumpini Park. I gotta get up Silam station, and then they got the barricades to protect the people from being pushed. They're pretty modern over here.
Thank you.
So I just exited Silam station, so there is a sign that says where to go to Lumpini Park. So once you get up, it takes you straight to the park. So let's see how the vibes are today. But I'm taking the stairs. I should have taken the escalator because it's really high. One thing about the stations in Bangkok compared to the ones in New York, they charge you depending on the distance that you're going. And then not only you tap in, but once you get off the station, you got to tap out. So when you take the MRT, but this is the one underground, you can use also your debit card if it's tapping. You don't need to purchase, but for the BTS, I think you got to purchase like a card or some coins going on. But yep, pretty different from yesterday. It was raining really hard, but today it looks like it's a good day. But they got the gates out here, but this is Lumpini Park right here. So we walk outside. We got this area barricaded over here, then the BTS passes over there. Kind of like the Central Park of Bangkok. I don't think it's a really big of a park, but we're gonna wander around to see what can we find. You know, I'm a huge fan of urban parks, so I'm really excited to see this park here in Bangkok. This is the park right here, and so far, pretty clean, pretty impeccable. It's not really a big of a park, but we're gonna see what's going on, you know. Pretty organized. I see this part over here, but I think if I go this way, it's even nicer because they got a lake over here. And I was watching some videos, and I think it's in this park. I think in some areas it might have like some monitor lizards. I don't know if I'm gonna find it today, but let's see what's going on over here. It's pretty beautiful. I want to show you guys what's happening ahead of me. This is a nice lake over here with the skyscrapers of Bangkok. So it's like a perfect oasis to escape the craziness of the downtown area. Pretty much like in New York, like you escape that when you go to Central Park. So they got it right here in Thailand. I'm gonna go the other way to see what can I explore, what can I find. And this over here is pretty nice, photogenic. Got the bench, the water, and then the beautiful city of Bangkok. So far I'm loving the park, how nice, impeccable it is, how they maintain it. And they even got an area where you can ride your bike, or you can walk pedestrian on the other side. I think I'm walking the wrong way. Not sure, because you know, over here, they do a different direction, but I'll stand here and by the grass to show you what's going on. And over here is beautiful. They even got like a little duck. I guess you could rent that in the other side and ride that around the lake. And this is like a little bridge over here. I see people doing exercise. So I guess this is where you see the locals hang out. Yeah, I heard a lot about this where people do their own exercise here in Thailand, so it should be around here. There's a lady over there doing something, so wow, this is cool, but I don't want to interrupt what they're doing, but I'm probably gonna go around and cross the other side. Hello. Cross the other side. But here, look how they maintain this. Is just beautiful. You see what's going on. A couple of generations, a young person, I guess he instructs the elders how to do their workouts and stuff. Wow. Beautiful. And there's another lake over here. Let me show you guys what's going on. Yeah, this is peaceful. And every time when I Google Bangkok, this park always pops up with the high-rise buildings, and I try to Google what was the name of the park. This is Lumpini Park, and I've always wanted to check out this park. And I'm glad I came. You know, I didn't get a chance to check this park the last time. And I almost missed it because yesterday was literally pouring like really hard. So, but today's a different vibe. It's just getting a little humid now because of the hot weather. So, but over here you got like the bridge. You know, I love looking at bridges and the parks that I go. It's pretty beautiful over here. There's more Bangkok on the other side. And it keeps going, and I notice there's like a fountain over that way. So I'm probably gonna make my way. This is also like I guess like a gazebo, something you can sit down. And here's the sign that I want to show you guys. It says, "Beware of water monitors." So they probably got them around here. Might be those over there. They're just pretty popular here in Thailand, the monitor lizard. And I think the monitor lizard has some saliva or something like that I heard is pretty poisonous. So you got to be really careful about it. But yeah, like I said, once again, I see like a fountain over that way. So probably gonna shortcut over here and go to the fountain and see what can I find. And I'm probably gonna head towards the other side of the park and cross the bridge to the other park that's right to my right hand. So over here you're surrounded by the trees, and over here you can feel a little bit of a breeze. So it feels nice. Wow. No little sidewalk, so but I'm gonna make it to the other side. This is beautiful here. Got the fountain. And it's a pretty modern, developed park, you know. And I gotta say, super impeccable. One thing you gotta know about Thailand. Super clean country. Everywhere you go, you see the people cleaning the sidewalks and stuff. When you go in the malls, they're cleaning. And the restrooms, every single restroom you go, even if it's a gas station, they got like a housekeeper, you know, cleaning the bathroom. So they keep everything like pretty impeccable right here. So as I'm walking here, you can see in the other side. Too bad I can't zoom, but there's actually a monitor lizard. There's one over here, two more over there, and there's like a third one over that way. You gotta be careful because those things could be a little poison, but yeah. Wow. Let me see if I can zoom for my Instagram. I'm not sure how close you can see, but that's a monitor lizard right there. Just chilling. You know, you just gotta be aware of them. And the last time I came to Bangkok, I forgot what neighborhood I went. I saw them wandering around, you know. I guess if you don't bother them, they don't bother you, but yeah. It's pretty interesting, you know, pretty interesting looking creature. So I think now I'm happy because I was able to see the monitor lizards. Might be one of the reasons why I came to this park to check it out, you know, but yeah, so far pretty beautiful. I see people taking pictures. There might be more lizards over that way. Let me see what's going on. Or maybe other types of species. They probably wander around the water and all that. So it's a pretty massive lake, and the park literally goes like around and it takes you to the other side. So there's another one here chilling in the water. Kind of gives you a vibe like if you're in Florida, you know, but they got the alligators over there. Here we got the monitor lizards. Wow, still beautiful to admire the nature. Here's another angle of the park, the lake, the view, and there's like a beautiful structural architecture. So I'm probably gonna make it towards that side to see what's going on. Like I said, good thing this is not a big park, but it's so gorgeous that I'm taking all my time to explore this park. And this side's beautiful because they got like some palm trees and stuff. So let me wait for them to this beautiful couple to take their pictures, and I'll probably take a peek here to see what's going on. And then this side, I'm surrounded by some palm trees over here. Palm trees with a little bit of a water and lake. There's actually a turtle over here. He's just literally chilling, or he's holding himself against a branch. Not sure if it's like a tree underground, but yeah. And this is like a recreational area over here, you know. The park is pretty quiet today, but I gotta say it's a little bit hot and humid. Don't want to imagine in the summertime, you know. So I guess the best thing to do is come to this park like really early in the morning. Really early in the morning so you can do some exercising before the heat starts blasting. Good thing it's not raining today. That's why I came a little bit early to avoid the heavy rain that was falling yesterday. Like it was a different vibe when I came here yesterday compared to today. And this is a good park to bring your bike and bike around. So I don't know, wish they had like some areas where you could rent a bike. Maybe they do. And you can just bike around the park, you know. One thing I noticed compared to other cities, I haven't seen much people biking around in Bangkok. Most of them use like their motorbikes to get around. Those have got like the grab bikes and it gets you all around with the crazy traffic. But I've only seen like a few people biking around in the downtown area, but you know, still pretty cool. More going on over here, and this is the structure that I'm talking about. This is an area where you could just sit down and get some little bit of breeze. And you see the workers there maintaining the park really beautiful. They're cutting the grass. So, but let me just walk over here, and maybe there might be a nice view on this side. Here you get a whole view of the lake and the city. Wow. I gotta tell you, the people out here in Thailand are super friendly. Even though there's a language barrier, no matter what, they always, you know, smile at you with a big smile, and they greet you, you know, so they make you feel pretty welcome, you know. So that's one of the things that I think attracts a lot of people to visit this amazing country. I think that's the area that I enter where the MRT takes me, so I think I'm gonna walk towards the other way to the end, and maybe there might be like a skywalk that connects me to another park that is not far from here. It's like the other side of the park. So I'm gonna try to make my way to the end and take the skywalk. And there's another part that's called Benchakitti Park. So I'll probably explore a little bit around there and wrap up the video. It's not far from Sukhumvit area. Well, according to the map, it looks like it's close. It might be farther than in real life than in the map, but we're gonna go check it out to see what's happening in that other side of the park. Then we have this here that pretty much with a Thai architecture. And then we got these big birds over here that are doing a lot of noise. I don't know if I could get a little close to them, but let's see. Beautiful structure of build. I don't know if you can see it, but those are the birds over there. They're flying around, you can hear them. So around here, there's a highway. And I think if I go to the end, that's where the little pedestrian area should be, and it will connect me with the other part that I want to explore. But so far, pretty nice over here, pretty great to explore this beautiful park, Lumpini Park. So it didn't disappoint me. I'm glad I came here and I explored. So, made it outside the park. Busy highway next to me. As you can see, some of the buildings in Bangkok are over there, and I see the bridge. It probably could be a little bit like the High Line, the Chelsea High Line of Bangkok. So I'm gonna check out what's up with this bridge and check out to see what's up in the other park. This is like the little area. They even have an area for your bikes. You can see the traffic jam of Bangkok. This will take you right to Sukhumvit, I think. Pretty nice, and then we're gonna walk straight. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that trail that I crossed in Wicker Park in Chicago. A little similar to it, but yeah, it's really cool over here. I'm liking it over here, and I like how wide and developed it is, and it connects you to the other park that I want to check out. Not sure how it's going to be, because I know the most famous one is Lumpini Park. But that's the beauty about going somewhere you never heard or exploring. You go there and you try to find out what's happening. They got like a community over here. Some apartment complex. This one is abandoned, so maybe they'll renovate it. It's kind of like a super local Chelsea High Line of Bangkok. More buildings, it might be residential. A couple of cars parked. They got their covers, and keep walking and you see more Bangkok skyline. It's just peaceful and quiet. You can see residential neighborhoods are tight. So like the only way to get in the neighborhood is by using a bike or a motorcycle or scooter. You know, a lot of neighborhoods outside the downtown area in Thailand, they're like that, you know, pretty super tight streets. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you got the neighborhood, there's like a temple over there. I really love the architecture of the temple. You see the houses, local neighborhoods, and then you see there's a motorbike over there. And look at the streets, how tight they are. See the motorcycle right there. So yeah. And the downtown area of Bangkok, which is a super massive city. Now, one thing that I'm fascinated, no matter what city, what country I go is, I cross bridge over highways. And that's something that's gonna happen right now. You can see it right here. And you get the view of whole Bangkok, 360 view, wow. And the highway over here, and the other part is that way, wow. I tell you, the heat is just brutal. And I know it gets way hotter in this, but it's just humidity makes it feel super uncomfortable. So I'm gonna see if I find some vendors that sell some drinks or something, or even some coconuts that I could drink to hydrate myself. So always carry water when you're here in Southeast Asia. And now I'm entering the other park, which is called Benchakitti Park or Benchakitti. Not sure how they pronounce it right, but over here I see something local. It's probably not even clean water, and there's like a couple of, might be like local houses or people living near the canal or the river. Just so you have an idea, you know, of the local vibe. The river, which I know it's not polluted, and then the houses over there. It's crazy that people live near water like this and it doesn't even smell that good, but guess they're used to it, you know. People adapt to any type of lifestyle. You see a little bit of the other park. I just gotta figure out how do I make it to the other side. Looks like they renovated a lot of things here. I don't think I'm gonna explore the whole park, but just see a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna end up walking in the regular street over here. And there's a way I can make it there. Probably see what can I find and wrap up the video. So after walking that long pedestrian area, it takes you to the end of the park. Now I'm officially in the park. And so far it's pretty modern. It goes all the way in the back, but I'm not gonna walk the whole park. But I'm gonna head towards the other way. I see like a basketball court. So I wanna check it out. It's just so cool over here, and it seems like it's new. They fixed the park, the grass, and this area is designated for bike lanes. They got a tennis court right here, and then I see the basketball court over that way. There's an empty one over here, but there's a couple of people playing basketball on that side, so might take a peek. And you see all of this over here. You can walk around, get some fresh air. So yeah, it's pretty nice, and it's literally like literally surrounded by, you know, the massive city here in Bangkok. But so far, this is a really beautiful city, and if you ever travel abroad, I think this would be like one of your top number one in the list to travel. So I'm looking, it's actually not basketball. They're playing kind of like soccer or football, local style. So it's pretty much teenagers. I see some of those, but there's some kids over there, so I guess they got different categories going on over here. It's called futsal court. So then let me see if I show you the locals playing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been playing around there, and nice. And they have a roof, so if it ever pours or rains pretty hard, they don't gotta worry about getting wet and all that. So made it outside the park, and it takes you to a local street, but the street would take you all the way to Sukhumvit and to the accommodation that I'm staying. So I figure this is the closest area near my hotel. Probably gonna take me like a good 15-minute walk. But you guys know that I love walking. So you can see how local it is over here, the apartment complex. So it's like you literally enter another world once you get outside the park. I gotta tell you, even though the streets are small, I do love the local streets over here. It's just beautiful, you know. Really good to explore around, and over here we got a 7-Eleven. So maybe I'll pause to get a drink. For the heat, I went to 7-Eleven and I ended up getting this coconut water right here. And I gotta tell you, it tastes really different from the ones back home in the States. Like, it tastes fresher and pure. It was only 25 baht, but that's roughly like, I think like 50 cents in the United States. So yeah, so cheap over here, you know, and so fresh when you get the products. over here in Thailand. But that was the end of my video exploring Lumpini Park and some of the surrounding areas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.